What is up, besties, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Scotty Holiday. I'm a queer creator and a huge Star Wars nerd, so if you're into either one of those things, please consider subscribing for more. Today I'm going to be unboxing the limited edition Cal Kestis customized lightsaber released on May the 4th, 2023. And I'm so happy to say that unlike last year, I was actually able to get this lightsaber on May the 4th through Shop Disney, and it was actually delivered to my house within a day, which was insane to begin with. It must have been the will of the Force. So this lightsaber is one of only 7,500 created, and it comes in a wooden box with artwork inspired by the game itself, Jedi Fallen Order, along with the quote, "Trust only in the Force." One of the selling points for me with this lightsaber is just like in the game Fallen Order, you can choose what you want your lightsaber color to be, and with this one you have the option of blue, green, yellow, purple, white, and red. However, it does not include the colors orange, cyan, indigo, or magenta. But before we get into the unboxing, please make sure to like this video and leave a comment letting me know what cool Star Wars stuff you bought on May the 4th. Now, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. As you can see, it's really long. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and I'm doing a horrible job at it. Now the thing is with Jedi Fallen Order, I love the game. I actually just streamed it on my channel earlier this year leading up to the release of Jedi Survivor, and it was probably like my 9th playthrough of the game at this point. So needless to say, I love Jedi Fallen Order. I love the story of Cal Kestis, and especially, you know, the part in the game where he breaks his master's lightsaber and he has to go to Ilum and ends up getting a new Kyber crystal and combining it with his new master Seer Junda's old lightsaber, creating his double-bladed lightsaber. And that's what we're unboxing today. Judging by this box that it came in, it looks fucking huge. There is so much packing in here. Oh my god. Unboxing is so messy. I wish y'all could see all this shit on the floor right now. Let me go ahead and get it out of the plastic, and then I'll kind of show up. Oh god, it stinks. The plastic stinks. Once I get it out, we'll show off the box and kind of go from there. Okay, so let me see if I can even like hold this, because it's so huge. Here's the front of the box, where, as I mentioned before, it's got that artwork inspired by Jedi Fallen Order, the game. Here, as you can see, the Arabesh, it says "Trust only in the Force." Alright, so I'm going to figure out how to open this because it's a bit different than the other Legacy lightsabers. I have the limited edition May the 4th Ahsoka Rebels white lightsabers, but that box is completely different than this one. Oh, okay, the top slides off. Interesting. Well, this is kind of cool and different. I sound like that lady on TikTok. This is really differently different. Alright, so here's my certificate. You can see here it says Cal Kestis customized lightsaber hilt. I don't know what that says. And it looks like I have number 4,599 of 7,500. There's a quote on here that says, "Having a lightsaber isn't what makes you a Jedi. We were peacekeepers. We were betrayed by those we protected, hunted down by the Empire. I might be one of the last of my kind." And that's a quote I recognize from Fallen Order when Cal is speaking to Marin, and they're kind of like getting on the same terms. I'm gonna keep this in the plastic because I want to make sure it doesn't get ruined. Now, let's take a look at the saber, because that's what we're all here for. Ooh, this thing looks really good already, y'all. Like, this thing looks really good. It's also, like I had mentioned, and like I had heard, really huge. It's deep in here. Okay. Jesus Christ. This is not going gracefully. Let me go ahead and take all these ugly stickers off and go from there. At this point, Jedi Survivor has been out for 1 week, and I have played through the story of the game. I started it on Jedi Knight, and then like halfway through the game, it just got really hard all of a sudden. And I thought I was like, you know, it's the sequel, it's gonna be harder, like that's to be expected. But it just got like really hard. I ended up going down to Jedi Padawan, and like no shame. Even if you played on story mode, like it's fine. The game has such a cool story. Like Fallen Order had more of one focused kind of story. This game has so many different parts to its story. It's all kind of telling the same narrative, but there's a lot of different things that happen in the game, and I don't want to spoil anything. But if you're interested in, you know, playing the game, or you don't have the game yet yourself but you want to watch, I am actually doing Jedi Survivor Let's Play live streams, and those are going to be every Tuesday for the foreseeable future until I finish the game at 100% completion, every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you haven't come to one of my live streams and you're interested in Jedi Survivor specifically, come hang out. It's a really fun time. I've got a really cool group of people and like friends that always pop in, and it's always really fun. So if you are free Tuesdays at 9 p.m., feel free to stop in the chat and say hey. I feel like this one has more stickers on it than any of the other sabers. So many stickers. Lots of stickers on here, and I really hope I don't ruin my nails trying to get these off. Of course I missed a sticker. Where the hell did it go? So here is the lightsaber. It's very big, as you can see. I have small hands, but I mean I can hold it with one hand. It's heavy, but like I kind of expected that because the regular Kestis lightsaber, the single blade that they came out with, was heavy. Something about this big like hunk of metal piece. And then this piece up here is pretty heavy too. But as you can see, we've got the two sabers. Unfortunately, these pieces in the middle, I was hoping they wouldn't be just like molded plastic. Just plastic, unfortunately. The thing I like about this design is that it's the closest to what I usually always customize Cal's lightsaber to in the game. I always do the Jar to Paul emitter and switch on both sides with the then like Seer Junda kind of wrappings here. And that's kind of the style I like to go for with my lightsaber in the game. Something that you can do is they do come apart. Not in the middle, but it does unscrew. I'm going to try to combine it with my other Cal Kestis lightsaber, and we'll see how they connect, or if they connect at all. It does look like they are the same size. The switch pieces look exactly the same. So all in all, they look the same from the emitter and the switch. The grip is obviously different, and I'm going to see if I can attach the two of them together. Okay, so no, it does not look like you can attach them. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but I mean, they wouldn't look really nice anyway because the grip is completely different on both of them, and so it wouldn't line up very nicely. All in all though, I am happy that these two pieces look the same. That was one of the things I was worried about, but it looks good to me. Now I done fucked up the tread on here. Just want to get it back together. All right, so let me turn this on. So that's that side. Now let's try the Seer Junda side. I think they sound pretty similar. Here's the best part. Now that we have psycho lighting, let's go ahead and test out these colors. I've only got one blade in right now because my office isn't that big. So let's start off with blue. Alright. Let's go to green next. So here's our green, which looks great. Alright, let's see what's next. Purple. Here's our purple blade. Which looks great. we've got red, which looks very demonic. Feels fitting though for me. These shadows are not cute. Alright, and we're gonna go to yellow. God, I love a yellow saber. Oh, it looks so good. Now, it doesn't look super yellow on screen, but it is very yellow in person. And you can definitely tell the difference when it goes to white. And here's white. My second fave. Wielded by one of my favorite Jedi. We all know who that is. So all in all, I think this saber is super cool. I love that it's got, you know, the different details combining the two lightsabers together. It's interesting. I expected that the button to change the color would work for both sides, especially since they share the same battery pack, but each side has its own button. So you've got the push-in button that changes the color. You hold it for 5 seconds. For the Seer side, it's just going to be this button here, and then for Cal's side, it's going to be this button here. And then they both have the separate ignitions as well, whereas they're on the opposite side. So you've got, just like Cal's regular saber, you push it, it ignites, and same with this side. I will say, getting the blade in and out, I did notice that would kind of cause the sabers to start unscrewing from each other, so I didn't love that. But all in all, I think this is a great saber, and I'm really excited to have it in my collection. I love the story of Cal Kestis and all of the Mantis crew, from Jedi Fallen Order to Jedi Battle Scars and now Jedi Survivor. And I couldn't say no to adding this lightsaber to my collection. So what did you think of this Legacy lightsaber, and what's your go-to lightsaber color in the game? Let me know down in the comments below, or hit me up on Twitter so we can chat more about it together. To keep up with all my Star Wars content, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at ScottyHolidaySW. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.